Hi, Brad Yates here with a public service announcement. And while this won't be like my traditional EFT videos where I say something and then you repeat it back, I am going to suggest that you tap along while you're watching this. You can tap different points, or you can just be tapping one point, like the collarbone point. Just keep tapping all the way through the video because you just may clear things as we go along. Especially the last part of this video. At this last part of this video, just be tapping along. Well, tap through the whole thing, but definitely tap through the end of it because it's a good possibility that there will be a lot of benefit from tapping along with it. Alright, so tapping along, even though I may not be tapping the whole time. So, this video is in response to an email that I received from somebody. See, I'd set up this membership program called Magnificent Tappers because I had all of these audios, over 100 hours of recordings of teleclasses I had done with a small group of people. Some of them called Tapping into Abundance, some called Sales Beyond Belief, some called Tapping into Vibrant Health. And I thought, wow, there's a lot of tapping in here that could benefit a lot of people. And they're just sitting there getting dusty. Let me put them someplace where people can get a hold of them and get benefit from them. And so I created a membership site where you can have access for $17 a month. But you can try it out for 5 days for only $1. So I get this email from a woman saying to me, Brad, I got to tell you something. I feel really badly, but it just isn't in my budget to pay $17 right now. But I really wanted these audios, so I paid the $1 for the 5 days, and I downloaded as many audios as I could in those 5 days. And I wrote back and I said, that's okay. That's part of the plan. I mean, do I want you to cancel? Well, no, I'd rather you stay a member because there's all kinds of good things that you can get because I'm adding new audios all the time. But I want my work to be experienced so that people can get the benefit from it. See, if you download the audios and use it and it makes a positive difference in your life, that's going to make a positive difference for countless others. If you have more emotional freedom, if you're happier, if you find yourself being of greater service, that benefits my world too. So, I'm here to be of service. If you can get the audios and I can be of service to you in that way, that's great. I told her, don't feel bad on my account. I mean, I'm here to have people feel good, not feel bad. So I said, don't worry about that. So I thought, well, there might be other people who don't want to pay $17 a month. They don't want to stay on a membership program, but they'd like to get the audios, but they don't feel good about that. So I'm telling you, it's okay. Go on, sign on for 5 days, cancel. It's easy to do. On the membership page, there's a video of Tap of the Morning. Right under that is a link to where the membership management site is. Just cancel it. Spend 5 days, download as many audios as you want. Certainly my hope is that you'll think, wow, this is such a great deal. I can get hundreds of dollars worth of audios for only $1. I'm going to tell other people because I know someone else or a lot of other people who could benefit from this, and it'll make a positive difference in their lives, even if they're not into EFT, because I know some people still aren't into tapping, but I've got all these guided imageries on there. So you never know when someone that you know might be ready for a guided imagery that could really make a positive difference in their life. So, yeah, go on, download as much as you can for only $1, and if you want, cancel. Am I crazy? No, see, there's a method in my madness. I'm here to be of service to as many people as I possibly can. So if you think, wow, it's a great deal for $1 to download as much audio as I want, and I can use it as much as I want, then great, that's going to make a positive difference in your life. And you freeing yourself up makes a positive difference to the world. If you share that with other people, that's that many more people that I've been able to do my work with, to share my gifts and talents with, and they're out there then free themselves up to share their gifts and talents, and so on and so forth. You tell 2 people, they tell 2 people, like that old commercial for Breck shampoo. Just keeps expanding and expanding. If 1 million people go on and do this, and there's 1 million people out there feeling better, being happier, being more productive, healthier, sharing their gifts and talents with the world, that's really good for my karma. I'm doing my job in making a difference in the world. And if they each pay $1, I also make $1 million. So there may be a cynical part of you that is listening to this, and instead of hearing me say, tell a bunch of people, help me make a difference in the lives of 1 million people, part of you might be hearing, help me make $1 million. So rather than thinking of this as a PSA, it comes across like an ASP, audacious sales pitch. And for fear of that, I almost didn't do this video. But then I thought, wait a minute, this is where it can really be of benefit. This is where you want to be tapping. Because if there's some part of you thinking, wow, this is a sales pitch, and that's bad, and there's something wrong with that. There's something wrong with me telling people to use my resources to make a positive difference in their lives. Where might you, in your life, be holding yourself back? See, I was going to say, I want you to be clearing right here, clearing all this stuff about sales, not for my sake, not so that you don't think badly of me, but for your sake. But it's also for my sake if you clear this stuff, because what gifts and talents do you have that you're not sharing? I mean, let's face it, we're all in sales in some way or another. You know, if you're not selling products to customers, you're selling yourself to your future in-laws or to potential friends. You're selling your spouse on new appliances. You're selling yourself on a new exercise plan. There's always some kind of sales going on someplace. And if there's something making that difficult or awkward, it's breaking up the flow. I also look at it this way. Anything good that is created, to me, in my terminology, comes from God, comes through us. So it's like saying, wow, look at this thing I've created. This is really great. This could really benefit a lot of people. I don't want to tell people about it. I should hide it behind a bush and hope that people find it and then they can have benefit from it. See, this is why it's for my benefit for you to clear this, because who you are and your gifts and talents make a difference to the world. You have things to offer the world, even to my world, that make a positive difference. And it makes a difference to me if you clear the blocks to sharing yourself and your gifts and your talents. So, please do so. And that's why I want you to be tapping here. Sell yourself. Sell what you have to offer. Make it available. Make a difference in the world. Because who you are does make a difference in the world. And I appreciate your willingness to do that. On behalf of the whole world, thank you for selling yourself. Not selling yourself out, not selling yourself short, but selling your gifts and talents. Putting them out there in the marketplace. Making them available to the rest of us. It'll benefit countless people. Thank you.